So a lot of people think that your 20s should be time for fun and going out and seeing the world, doing all this and that. If you're rich, yeah, sure. If you've already made a bunch of money, yeah, sure. If you haven't, I think your 20s should be heavily focused on building something. I think your 20s is the most important stage of your life. That's when you have the most energy, you have the most fire. You're young, you're strong-willed, strong-minded. Your 20s should be for trial and error and finding something that will set you up for the rest of your life. Do not go through your 20s. Everybody tells you, lots of people from the older generation will tell you, oh, just try not to worry in your 20s. Just go out, have fun, go out and party and meet new people, experience the world. That's a fucking lie. That is a fucking lie. That is the broke mindset. You want to look at the position that they're in life. A lot of them are working at the same job as you, and you're in your 20s. Do you want to end up like that for the rest of your life? Party in your 20s. Focus on building something. Focus on becoming the greatest person that you could possibly become in your 20s. You have so much energy. Why would you waste it? You will get to experience life. Way more fulfillment you will have in life if you build something worthwhile. If you can leave a legacy for your children and their children, you will have a far better life than if you drink and party and fuck a bunch of women, do a bunch of random shit that is meaningless, doesn't matter. You become happy in life by doing things that have meaning, that bring meaning to your soul. A lot of the activities now are just soulless, brainless activities. And you don't build anything through doing that. It's a good way to know if you should go out and do something. Is it going to add any value to my life, or am I just trying to have fun? I think fun is a fucking joke. I think you shouldn't have fun until you have made it. And even then, you probably won't want to go out and have fun. I'm not saying you won't have fun. I'm saying the things that the majority of the population view as fun, I don't think are really that fun. Like, I'm going to go to a bar, hang out with a bunch of random fucking people, dudes that want to fight you, dudes with knives, bunch of women in fucking with like a cloth over them, barely any clothes on. Everyone's drunk, acting like idiots. You wake up the next morning, you regret it. You did some stupid shit. You wake up with a broken nose because you got in a fight. You don't get anything done the next day because you're too hungover. You lay in bed till fucking noon or 2 o'clock. And then you get up and you get fucking order some DoorDash, and then you play video games. That used to be the cycle. Like, I was, I did that for a good few years in high school. And I mean, it gets old very, very fast. You don't want to hold on to that. You do not want to stay in that position. That is a recipe for disaster. You need to wake up in your 20s. You need to wake up from the programming that is telling you to go have fun, don't have any worries in your 20s, go experience life. You should be having a family. You should be starting a family. You should be working on a business. You should be getting all the fire that you need, using all the fire that you have. Don't waste it. People say those are going to be the best years of your life. I agree with that, because you're going to remember your 20s as the journey that got you to the success that you have in the future. You're going to look back and you're going to think, damn, I am glad I didn't fucking spend that time going to the bar, going to the club, wasting my time. You'll look back and you will be happy about it. I really do think, like, I look at the people that tell me to go experience my life in my 20s and party and have a good time, and I look at their life and I'm like, do I really want to end up like that? Because that's what they did. No, I don't. And I don't think you should waste your 20s either working for someone else, like, unless you have the possibility to make a fuck ton of money at some point. I think you need to use your 20s to build something for yourself, build a business, build a family. You should have kids while you're young, while you're full of energy. You're really fertile when you're in your 20s. Don't wait until you're 30. I think you should do it young. You should have lots of kids. You should build a business, multiple businesses. You should try and get as rich as you possibly can. Because after that, that's really the hardest part, is just breaking through that barrier, breaking through that ceiling. And once you do that, there's a set of stairs on top of that ceiling, and you can just walk up them. Like, once you make you start having those 10K months, make your first 100,000, first million. Once you have money and you have the knowledge, you have the skill set, it's easy. It's just figuring out what that is for you. That's the hard part. So why would you wait till you're 30 to start trying to figure that out? I wish I started earlier. I wish I started when I was fucking 16. Probably be a millionaire by fucking 22, 21. You see all this internet money. A lot of these guys are 21, 22, 23 years old. They're already millionaires. They probably started when they were in high school and like 16 years old. Ask them if they wish that they were partying and having a good time throughout that time. I know what their answer will be. So yeah, you need to use your 20s to the best of your abilities. You have so much energy. You have so much to learn. So many things that you need to learn, so many things that you need to do. Why would you wait? Why would you wait to start? Do it while you're young. Do it while you have energy. You don't have any ties when you're quite young. You don't have a lot of worries. It's the perfect time to start. Because even if you fail for 10 years in a row, you'll end up with so much more knowledge. You will know where to go by the time you're 30. And a lot of other people will probably just be starting on the journey of working on themselves and trying to start businesses. And you'll be far ahead. You will already have all the knowledge. You will already failed 10 times. So get that out of your head. People always tell you. Oh, I hear it a lot. And it's like, why would you waste that time? You're going to look back on that time and you're going to have no true value that came from it. You won't even remember most of it. So what's the point? Really, what is the point? I don't even understand the fun of going to the bar and drinking. The club. Where's the fun? What is the point? What are you gaining from it? You gain fun. I don't even think it's fucking fun. I think it's a waste of time. I don't see any, like, you're just going to do stupid shit. You're not going to gain anything. You're not going to get forward in life. You're going to actually be set backwards. Because it's going to wreck your brain. You'll feel like shit the next day. You'll probably feel like shit for a few days. There's realistically no point. I'd way rather spend a night, instead of drinking till 3 a.m., spend a night staying up till 3 a.m. doing fucking some work on the computer. Doing something that will add value. When you're thinking of doing something, you got to think, will this add value? Will I get exercise? Will I learn something? Will I improve myself a little bit? If the answer is yes, then I think you should say yes to that thing. If the answer is no, then what's the point of doing it? Especially in your 20s. Build something.